So the final trailer for the Minecraft movie just dropped, and I decided to watch it and give my live reaction. I did make a video about this before when the first trailer dropped, but I decided since we got the final one, I'll make a video on it before the actual movie comes out. Alright, we got the final trailer. Let's see, this is the live reaction. I haven't watched it yet.
Don't worry! I'm gonna push it on fall with this water bucket! Release!
Okay.
In the overworld,
I don't know about the villagers.
So they built all this?
Oh. Ooh. I don't know. It's giving me Timmy flashbacks, low-key. Timmy, no. This is like a fever dream. I wouldn't usually recommend plastic surgery, but it's not looking that much better, I can't lie. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I'd make them better, but this is not it, Chief. This looks AI. Keep going.
Yeah, most.
It looks like that one villager gif from like a while, or GIF, don't want to offend anyone, from a while ago.
it was perfect. Until one day, flint and steel, we came across the Nether.
The people just don't blend well with the background. Like, this itself looks fine. Like, it's a little, the animation's a little off, but it's not terrible. But when the people come into the scene, they just don't blend with the background. It just looks like a person in front of a green screen. It's terrible.
You! What are you making? Oh, a beautiful world and everything in it will wither and die.
The ghast is pretty sick, I can't lie.
Bio con Dios. It means goodbye, brother.
No, it doesn't.
Don't look at her. It does.
If we
Okay,
want
that
to
wasn't
save
bad.
this,
Now what? Elytra wingsuits.
Bye-bye. Those things work, right?
absolutely.
Coming in hot!
Oh, that actually just looks sick. Jarvis, can we slow this down a bit?
Bye-bye.
Okay, maybe a little too slow. We'll do. But look at, oh, it's like the Adam Warlock, but even worse.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Dang.
This makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know about the villagers.
Let's do this.
And after watching the newest trailer, I don't have the highest hopes for this. If it wasn't obvious, I am not the target audience, and I think that's the biggest problem. It's like the people that made this movie forgot that half the people that play this game have been playing for like 10 years. So if you're 5 when you started, they're 15 now. A 15-year-old's not gonna watch this movie. Let's say they're like 10 when they started playing, and now they're like 20, and they're happy to see that a movie has finally been made about one of their favorite games. And then it looks like this. Like, I can't see anybody over the age of like 7 enjoying this. And I think an example of a movie that does this pretty well is the Sonic series. Yes, they are kids' movies. They have a lot of cheesy quotes and jokes that only a kid would find funny.
Konnichiwa?
But then they also have scenes that only teenagers and adults would find funny, and it just works well. Everybody can enjoy those movies and laugh at them. And I think this could have been that, but it's just not. But putting all that aside, I just want to get into the plot itself and why I don't think it works, even if it was made for kids. So the character casting is kind of odd, because when I heard that Jason Momoa would be in this, I figured he would be Steve, because when I think of Steve, you know, I think of a character that builds a lot of epic things, fights off hostile mobs, fights boss battles. Like, these are cool things, and I just don't feel like Jack Black fits that character that well. And I think it would have been better if Jason Momoa was Steve, and then Jack Black could be the funny comic relief character. I also get that maybe they've only been casted as those characters, and in this movie it looks like Jason Momoa is the funny character, so maybe they wanted to switch it up on a movie that they knew wasn't going to be super big. But still, they're casted as those characters all the time because they play them so well, and I feel like they just missed with that. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, the most obvious, how it looks. It just doesn't work that well. The live action mixed with the set, mixed with the green screen, the animation, super high saturation. The set just doesn't really work with the live action characters. And as previously mentioned, I think the villagers look terrible. Like the piglins were okay, the animals are a little off, hostile mobs, some of them were okay, and then villagers was just, I think, the worst one so far. But if you go to the comments on this, it seems like some people are actually kind of okay with it. Like they've come to terms and they've accepted that this is how it's going to look, and they're just gonna watch it for the train wreck that it is. And I can honestly respect that. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna see how it turns out. My expectations is that it's not gonna be like fun bad. It's just gonna have like a couple of moments that are okay. The rest of it's just gonna be kind of boring, generic, and a lot of cliches. But you know, who am I to hate? If it's a fun, enjoyable movie, then you know, I can't hate on that. Some movies don't have to be a Christopher Nolan film just to be enjoyable, and I think that's okay. But I also think it's okay to make fun of it because they put way too much money into this movie to have it looking like this. That's all I'm gonna say.